The food and beverages sector has battled through COVID. The slow recovery is now being hit by a new crisis: rising energy bills. Jobs and livelihoods are once again at risk as pubs face a 300% rise in bills. Some pub owners don't think they will be able to make it through the winter unless the urgent help is given. Our London correspondent Alex Isaac brings you the full story.
Pubs across the UK might be forced to close this winter due to soaring energy costs. Some owners warn their bills have already quadrupled, while others struggle to find suppliers willing to power their venues when their contracts come up for renewal.
This site here in North London, our electricity loan's gone from £16,000 a year to £65,000 a year. We signed that deal 10 days ago, and already that looks like, frankly, a bargain, which sounds so, it's so ridiculous, frankly, but that's just the situation we're in. We've discussed ideas like closing for winter if it became unaffordable to run. Here we've just done a deal that we can just about make work, but these are changing every day, and one site's up for renewal at the end of November. So if that's not something sensible, what are we talking about?
6 of the UK's biggest pub and brewing companies have signed an open letter to the government. They urge the authorities to act in order to avoid what they say will cause real and serious irreversible damage to the sector. Businesses, unlike households, operate without a regulated energy price cap, meaning their bills will be pushed even higher in the coming months, possibly by 300%.
The government have to react by introducing a price cap on businesses, on business energy, and they also have to, anyone that's signed up to these deals, which are frankly unsustainable, but you have no choice, need to retrospectively go back and make good. They need to make good so that's secure. Talking about putting VAT down to 5% it's a distraction.
Winter for the UK looks grim. Inflation is at a 40-year high. Experts say the numbers can break all records come winter. In the next few months, energy will likely get unaffordable for several British households. People will be forced to make the survival choice of having 3 meals or heating their homes. And if the situation wasn't dire enough, the Resolution Foundation recently projected that the median real household incomes will fall by 10% between 2021 to 22 and 2023 to 24. The report's authors have warned of a terrifying outlook ahead. They say the real spending power will be at its worst in the last 100 years. That is worse than seen in the 70s, even the World War II. In between the Britain's plea for real action, officials say no one government can control the global factors pushing up the price of energy and other business costs, but add that they will continue to support the hospitality sector in navigating the months ahead. Next week will bring a big change for the UK. They will have a new Prime Minister, who the people hope will bring in some relief.
Pubs across the UK could be forced to close due to soaring energy costs. Some pub owners are warning that their bills have already quadrupled, while others are struggling to even find suppliers willing to power their venues when contracts come up for renewal. 6 of the UK's biggest pub and brewing companies have signed an open letter to the government, urging it to act in order to avoid what they say is real and serious irreversible damage to the sector. Businesses, unlike households, operate without a regulated energy price cap, meaning their bills will be pushed even higher, possibly by 300%. A government spokesperson has said no government can control the global factors pushing up the price of energy and other business costs, but we will continue to support the hospitality sector in navigating the months ahead. But for now, it's wait and see. This is Alex Isaac for WION. World is One.